For the people who cannot grow their own food, cannot can and do their own sustainable living, such as raising animals like we're doing. Today's video, we're going to make it very, very easy for you. We're going to give you a Walmart shopping list or a grocery store shopping list to buy five things that you should be purchasing each and every month. If you buy these each and every month, it's economical, easy, and also helps give you some security. Now, if you only buy this once every few months, you don't have a stockpile, you just have a little bit extra in your pantry. But just listen to me, if we just purchase these few things, and we're going to talk about why we're purchasing them, I honestly believe this will help. Now, this is a part one. We're going to do a part two in just a few days. I want you to realize the value of putting up food in your pantry, even when you can't grow it. You live in an apartment, you don't have room. Let's start stocking our pantry, and let's do it on a budget. Let's jump into today's video. It starts right now. Hey guys, welcome to the Max. If you're new to the channel, go down here, press subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up. It does help us stay in the algorithm and hopefully spread this information to give us a common sense approach of prepping, homesteading, and living sustainable and taking care of our family. So thank you again for being here today. It's a cool morning here. It's amazing how we were 80 something degrees when we came home from Colorado a few days ago, and now we're in the 30s. So we've been digging sweet potatoes, we've been getting everything ready, moving cows. If you want to check out some of that, check out our vlog channel, The Max Life. We walk through kind of living on a farm, but go check that out. Really good content for you and your family. Today's video is going to be about your pantry. Let's talk about 5 things that you should be putting up. This is a $25 or less stockpile that you could do monthly. If you do this over a 6 to 12 month period, you are really putting some food up. Now, you can diversify this, but I'm trying to make it easy to say if you're buying these 5 things, it's a game changer and you're adding value to your home. Now, this is just a part one. We've done tons of these, so please know if you want to add, if you're saying you should have bought this or this, go back to some of our playlists. You'll see a lot more that we talk about. But we're going to start doing this once a week about 5 things that we should be purchasing to add to our pantry. Well, today's is all about $25 and a little bit more value in what you're purchasing when it comes to canned goods. Let's jump into it. Number 1 is my favorite. I could live off of it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and live on a deserted island with this one thing: peanut butter. Y'all heard me talk about peanut butter before. I look at an organic peanut butter. You can buy the Walmart brand organic peanut butter that has no additives in it for $4.47 a jar. So that's your first thing to purchase. 1 jar of peanut butter for $4.47. So $5 once you put tax and all that stuff with it. Now, if you have $5 spent on that, why buy peanut butter? Well, it's got good fat, which is your oils. It's got good value of carbs, but more than that, it's got good value of protein. So it is a balanced, quick, cheap, and easy meal that you can eat, not only as a snack, but literally, there's been times that if I'm on the run, or I'm working on the farm, quick lunch is an apple with some peanut butter on it. You're adding value to anything and everything that you put peanut butter with. If you have a morning shake, put some peanut butter in it. If you're making a protein shake, put some peanut butter with it. Peanut butter is a great thing. I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't like the taste of it. Well, you have to put it with something and try to get a taste for it, because it really does have good value, especially if you're buying it without additives, without extra sugar and all that stuff. So $4.47 peanut butter is number 1. Number 2 is all about protein, and a lean, healthy protein: canned chicken. Now, I raise my own chicken. Like I told you before, if you don't have to buy these that's got extra sodium in it because it's canned food, don't raise your own. But if you live in an apartment, you can't literally raise chicken. So number 2 would be canned chicken. You can buy a sleeve of canned chicken from Walmart for $9.36. So 10 bucks. You could buy a 3 or 4 pack, depending on what Walmart that you're shopping in. That's a lot of chicken, especially if you're on a budget and you have little room in your pantry. You're adding a ton of value, tons of protein, and that's the canned chicken breast. But this is adding tons of protein to your pantry, and I think it's a great value. One of the best things that you can purchase in a can. If you don't like canned chicken, you can substitute this for canned tuna. It's even more economical. It can save you some more money, so you can get more bang for your buck. So I challenge you, still spend about 10 bucks on buying 2 or 3, 4 cans, depending on how much you can purchase of tuna if you don't like chicken. Yeah, anybody doesn't like chicken. I like tuna too, but chicken's where it's at. Number 3, I'll throw in a surprise. I think you need to look at organic apple pie filling. Now, why do I say apple pie filling? Everybody has a sweet tooth. Now, actually, I don't. I personally like the peanut butter as kind of like my sweet, my dessert. I like peanut butter. But if you have a sweet tooth and you're used to eating chocolate or eating junk, try organic pie filling. Now, it does have sugar, but it's a better quality sugar. It doesn't have additives. Look at the organic Lucky Leaf. You can purchase this at Walmart for $3.48 a can. So go ahead and pick up one of those. This will help you with your cravings. Also, if you don't like the pie filling version, buy canned apples in its natural organic state, like applesauce or apple chunks. The reason I say apples is because apples are healthy. Now, you need raw apples, and you can buy those organically, of course, because you don't want all the wax on them. But if you can't do that and you can't can your own apples, again, have a sweet tooth with something that's not really bad for you. Pie filling would actually give you a boost. It kind of raises your morale and is very yummy. So if you're looking for something sweet, you don't have a lot of additives or a lot of preservatives in it, canned apples would be a good one. So far, you've spent about $18, $19. Now let's add two things, and this is just one kind, but I want you to kind of diversify this a little bit. But number 4 is canned beans. Now, canned beans a lot of times do not have value. You'll look on the back and it's like no calories, no value to it. It's not, you know, it doesn't have the health part of it because you've cooked it out and canned it and it's been put in its own juice. So you don't know how valuable they are to you. But let's talk about fiber. So let's look at like canned beans such as kidney beans or the tricolor beans. You can buy this organically at Walmart. I like the pinto beans personally. If I'm gonna eat canned beans, we love eating like a taco soup, and we use all these kind of beans in there. So the black beans, the kidney beans, the red beans, whatever you're wanting to eat, chili beans, these are good because they're adding fiber to your diet. Also has some carbs in it and protein, of course. But here's the benefit of it. You could buy each can of organic beans for about $1.16 to $1.20. So let's add 2 cans of that to your stockpile today. So now that's bringing you up to about $21, $22. And then I think you're, again, helping balance out your meal. You're getting a lot of nutrients, even in canned foods, and you're able to put it on your shelf for years and years and years to come. And number 5, you know, we talk, it's cold outside. What do we say? It's time to start the chili pot. Now, I like making my own chili. We have our own animals that we raise, our own tomatoes. I love homegrown, homemade chili. But again, if you can, look at an organic chili from Walmart. You can buy a can of organic Amy's chili for about $3.98 a can. So that puts you about $25, and you've got tons of protein, a lot of meat, some carbs, some healthier carbs, even some sugars that are not terribly for you, that does not have a lot of chemicals and a lot of preservatives in it. So this 5 list, from chili to chicken to even talking about tuna and beans, peanut butter and apples, you need to look at these items to purchase this week. This will allow you to start a pantry that has a lot of protein, some fats, and some carbs, and that is how you balance out your meals. Is this what you should buy every week for the rest of your life? No, you can always change and add to it. But let's start with this. $25 this month, devote to spending this thing to put in your cabinet. When shortages and expenses are going up, let's go ahead and put something on the shelf to give us that security that we all long for. We don't want to live off the government. There is food insecurity going around, and the holidays always brings for more pricing. Even diesel shortages and freight charges are going to cost you more, because remember, you as the consumer are going to feel all that. So let's buy this, start purchasing it, $25, devote to it, and I promise you, when you have it on your shelf, you're going to feel better, and that there's something there that you can eat, that you're not dependent on someone else to provide for you. Start buying these today while they're in stock. That way you have security for your family. Guys, let me know what you think. I love starting these lists, love making sure my pantry is stocked, because it does give me a sense of, you know what, we're doing the right thing by purchasing something that can help us. Just think, all you have to do is not eat fast food for about 2 days, and you can purchase all this, put it on the shelf, and it's a healthier option, and it allows you to have a peace of mind. Guys, thank you again for watching. God bless. Happy homesteading, y'all.